Stop wasting your time on creating invoices manually, where in 2026, you can literally automate any part of it. If you're still creating your invoices manually, for God's sake, stop. So in this video, I'll be showing you guys a system that I've created for my client in which they can now automate their invoices totally. By just filling a form, they will have a PDF that they can edit and they can download it and simply send to the client. So by the end of this video, you'll have your own automated system as well. So if this sounds interesting, let's get started. So now let's start with a demo so you understand what exactly the system is. So this is the form that you have to submit, and by just submitting the form, automation will run automatically. You'll have a template something like this created in here. So as you can see, and you'll have like by just submitting the form, you'll have a link in your sheet, a Google sheet, in which you'll have a new generated PDF, which you can even edit the details that you want. Let's say I want to update email, so you can update that. Right? So let's say the client name is something like this, right? So you have to fill the details. So how many services do you have? I've selected two, so now I can put on the details of those two services. Obviously, you can go with how many you have, and I'll click on submit. So like in here, we just have automation run completely fine, and this one, and we'll have our new row generated in our sheet, and with the client name Carlos, and in here, as you can see, we have this link. So the moment I open it, we have this PDF that I can update. Obviously, let's say I want to update the name, so I can update that, right? This is how you can generate. So now let's see how we can build it. So now let's start the development stuff. So we have fundamentally three steps to do this. First off, we have to create an account in PDF Generator API. So it's for creating documents, and by the way, it's for free. So it's like they have really amazing free trial. So head over to PDF Generator and create your account. Second, we will be using Tally Forms for like basically for really amazing UI of forms, and it will be for free as well, unlimited submissions. So don't worry about that as well. And by the way, you have to comment the word resources, and I'll share the template of the invoice and the some JSON body. Means basically, if you don't know about JSON, so it's basically the schema that we'll be using. So what's are in that template? So do comment that as well. And once you have created your account and you have to log in, so you'll be somewhere like in the dashboard like this. Uh, so what you have to do is go to templates, and I have like these that much templates. All you have to do is click on create new blank template and skip this. So basically, we are creating a template. This is the most important part. After that, everything becomes like really easy. Testing invoice, you can name it the way you want. I'll rename it. Okay, and then you have to import the file that I'll be sharing with you guys. uh, so click on import and select a file and import, right? Click on this, and you'll have this in front of you. So here we have a logo. Obviously you can replace it, and you might be seeing these curly braces, but don't worry about that. So we'll be just discussing that soon. Basically, these are variable values which will be changed every time. Let's say first time you created invoice for, let's say, name called Alexis, then Carlos someone else, so it will be like that, right? So then we have like date or ID. Obviously you can auto generate a new one every time. So by now it's something like this, right? And then we have quantity, we have some details. You can obviously update every of these details the way you want, but the main idea is you'll have something like this, right? Anything you want to update is just by, like, you can update it whatsoever you want. So now we have this, we have now name of it. So let's now connect this. By this I mean the PDF generator with n8n. So first off, go to n8n and search on PDF. So you'll see something like this, PDF Gen, and you have to install the node. Yes. So they have a community node verified. So you have to install it and then search for generate a PDF, right? So which should be somewhere generate a PDF document. And then you click on create new credentials. You paste in your API key. So you go in there, get a API key credentials. You come in here, you create your API key, your secret. So paste them one by one in here, and email slash workspace. So as you can see, I have emailed this one. So you can use whatever one or workspace ID in here. So once you'll add that, click on save, and you will be like you'll have your account connected, right? Next step is the select the template that we just created. So for me, it's, let me copy this name, copy and paste this, right? So let me rename this with something good, because uh, I see a lot of the same name. One, two, three, right? Rename, and yes, it's got rename. So now invoice. So invoice testing 1, 2, 3. Once you have selected this, so obviously I'll be sharing this JSON of this whole workflow with you guys as well. Don't worry about that. By now we have just selected. We don't have to do anything else, right? So this step is also done. And if you are on the older version, save this step as well of n8n. So now second step is we have to create a tally form, and we have to connect that with our webhook. That's the second step. So head over to tally form. I've already created one, but you can like create an account and click on new form, and they have really good AI. So by just explaining what you want, it will create that for you, right? And obviously I'll share this example as with you as well, so you can, like, by watching what are the fields, you can create that for yourself. So first off, we have like name. Obviously you can add a logo, whatever that is. I don't want to do that. Name, email, quote ID, date, and service. And I have this one thing, service number, that is really amazing. Is by the way, it's not coding required. You can tell it's AI and it will do it for you. So basically, when service number, which is this thing, is greater than equal to 2, then like create a, in the next page, there should be a space for 2. If like 2 services, if there are 3 services, then 3. It asks us how many services do you have, like you are putting out there. When we select 3, it gives us 3. So have a look in here, and obviously you can ask their AI, just screenshot this and paste it out there. It will create that for you, right? So we'll have something like this. So once you have created in the next form, so in next we have service name, quantity, price. It's basically a next page, right? So service page 2, and we have all these details based on how many products or services we have. It will do that for us. So once it's done, once you have created this, what you have to do is you have to click on settings, right? And come to n8n. You have to go to webhooks, go to production. You have to copy the webhook, the production one, and come back in here, integrations. And you have to, initially you'll have nothing. So what you have to do is click on add a webhook and paste in something like this, URL, and click on save, right? So you'll have your webhook. So whenever a new form will be submitted, all the data will be sent to that webhook, right? So this is the main idea. Now we have connected, we done these 2 steps. Now let me copy this and open this in a new form. So as you can see, we have this, and now I can add these details. But before doing that, uh, I have to go back to n8n and I have to click on publish. So remove this one, publish, and whichever version it is. So this is the webhook, and now let's test it out with an example. Let's say the name is Dawood, and the email is somewhere like this. The ID is this. Date is today. The service is, let's say, 2. So I have 2 services. You can select, like, it's the option of how many services do you have. What's the service name? So let's say automation 2. So how many automations that you have created, quantity, and what's the unit price? By now I'm going with euro. You can go with like dollars, whatever that is. 2, let's say 4, and unit price is 100, right? So I'll submit this form, and in here in execution shortly we'll have our data. So as you can see in here, I'll copy that to editor. So you will already have this workflow build up. Now I'm building it, but you'll have this with you. So let me grab this. So in here, as you can see, we have details like email or code ID or date, all these details, right? So we have to format these details. We have a lot of data, and we don't need that. So that's what we do is we use the simple code node, in which we have like, I'll be sharing this with you, but just explaining. It will get all the data, and it will just like get the following details, right? Get all the data and just get the following details. That's what it is doing. So as we have pinned the data, so let me run this once. And as you can see, client name, Dawood, email, and all these details, we just get that, right? And in services we have, like, we can have more than 1 or 5 or 6, how many these are, that much services, right? And then we have PDF generator, right? So in here, so what we have to do is search for that invoice. This is the one, testing invoice, not this one. Let me search that for, invoice testing 123. This is the one, right? And then what you have to do, let me remove this. And then what you have to do is click on one, like, add 2 curly braces, something like this, and then it will automatically suggest you this. But we'll manually type $sign and type JSON. That's it. You don't have to do anything. It will show something like this. We are right. We did all the steps correctly, right? And then we have this sheet. So the purpose of this sheet is to add all the details in the sheet. Let me open the sheet for you guys. So this is the sheet, and basically what it have is the client name, email, code ID, date, service, and PDF link. PDF that is being generated. And by the way, these PDF will be editable. So if there is any, like, some sort of thing you want to update, you can do that as well. So without further ado, let's run this. So as you can see, we have this URL. So let me open this for you. Okay, go to this. So this is basically the PDF that is being generated. So we have that template. In that template, we just added our values, right? And that's it. By the way, it can calculate the total, subtotal, percentage, everything by itself as well. As you can see, per unit value means, like, per unit price is 300 euros, and because the quantity is 2, so it's 600, and per unit is 100, and because the quantity is 400, 4, it's like 400, and the total is 1,000, and then in most of the countries there is some sort of tax. So let's say 20%. I have automatically calculated that 20% as well, and now it have like total everything. So you can create like complex stuff in which you have to calculate a lot of things with this as well. So this is one example. So if you want this for your business and you need a lot more power, so obviously, and flexibility, we can do that as well. So, and as you can see, some fields are editable, but when we'll download it in here, print as, save as a PDF, save, and let's say name it testing 123, and perfect. And now we have this PDF that should be, let me open this file real quick. So now we have this testing PDF, which is not editable, right? So this is the main point. This one is editable, right? So what we are doing is, so finally we are uploading that details that we have back to this sheet, right? Let me run this as well. And all you have to do is just export this workflow in your n8n, connect your accounts, and you're good to go. Heavy lifting is already done. So in here, as you can see, a new user, or you can say client. This is the name, this is the code ID, here are the automations or services, and this is the PDF. So you can watch something like this, click on it, and you see, oh, I want to update this thing. Just update it. Let's say .io, and then you can just simply download it and save. And now you have your PDF video. So this is how you can automate invoicing. Obviously, invoicing is a process that takes a lot of time, and with automations like these, you can automate it. If you want an automation for your business as well, this one or any other one, so you can reach out to us or book a call, which link will be in the description.